PSA PA-15 20-inch classic M16A4 clone. I've had this for about a year, and I didn't shoot it right out of the box because I think that's kind of dumb to do with AR-15s. So I, cleaned off the factory oil, gave it some Hop 9, and then took it out around my birthday last year, and it ran pretty good. So today I'm just going to check the 0 at 25 and then shoot out to 100 and just have a little bit of fun today. For the most part, it seems to be pretty close. Just gonna keep plugging away at her. And I'm not a firearms expert or a veteran, just a regular dude who likes to shoot guns. So, round 2. Pulled a few of them, but that's alright. So I'm hitting a little low at 25, and from my understanding that's kind of what you want, like 2 or 3 inches below or something like that. So I'm just gonna give it one more round at these 3 targets, and I'll show you in a minute, and then make some adjustments, reload magazines, try again. So I'm consistently hitting low, and I'm not the best shot either. Alright, so I adjusted the front post about 2 rotations, not 2 full rotations, 2 notches. So we'll see how this goes. So that wasn't too bad. I was shooting about 2 to 3 inches below center of my little blue tape. So now I'm just going to go through a couple mag drills. I have 3 magazines, they have 3 rounds each, and they're going to be from different areas. So this one going to be kind of sloppy. We like it that way though. Let's see how we did. My windage is pretty consistent. I do have a couple flyers off of there from earlier. I didn't bother taping up, but there's no excuse for bad skill. Yeah, I'll just do a couple of mag drills, and then come back. I'm gonna kind of put myself on the spot with this one. Pretty sure I loaded 5 in one, 3 in one, and 4 in one, and then I just kind of grabbed them at random. Just kind of put me on the spot, so I can't predict like when I'm gonna run out of ammo. Figured it'd be fun. Anyways, here we go. I'd also like to mention that I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I don't know. See if I can get past the awkward stage and maybe I can start really doing quality content. Learn how to talk, idiot. Anyways, here's another mag drill. I added some more tape up there, so I have a couple more. Hang on, this car. I have a couple more targets to go after. I'm just gonna keep doing 3 shots on each. UPS man. That's the real Christmas Santa Claus, dude. Alright, I'm gonna aim a little higher, try to hit the middle of the targets. So, yeah, here we go. Going hot. Fumble. Okay, now after some target practice, which I apparently need a lot of, I set up 2x6 board with a piece of tape on it, and I'm gonna try my best to shoot accurately for once. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how we did. And I'm aiming for the tape, so I'm hitting relatively low. I guess that's good enough. Looks like there's 2 in 1 right there. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'll just take this up on the hill over there. See how I do. Shooting out to about 100. There's my target out there. And for this one, I'm just gonna get right down on the ground right there. I think I have 2 impact low left. So I gave the front post 2 more notches, turning counterclockwise. I might have it wrong, but I was still hitting low, just as the same amount as I was shooting at 25. So maybe I had it wrong, and maybe I'm supposed to be dead on at 25. Maybe you guys can comment below, like and subscribe. I am running out of daylight, so I'm going to take a couple more shots at my little 2x6 down there and see if that did anything. And then I'll just do a couple of mag dumps, I guess. Finish off the day. Safety. See how we did. As far as I can tell, I'm still hitting a little low. Maybe I'm making it worse. I don't know. I can kind of see. So I'm aiming towards the middle. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So I was aiming a little bit higher. And so it looks like I got like bottom right of center. Aimed high left. Let's see what we got. Yeah, okay. So I gotta go up and to the left. Hey guys, I had to cut that one short. Some guy stopped on the side of the road and he asked me if I was shooting. I said, yeah, I'm shooting. And he says, oh, you can't shoot there. I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, there's, he points in a general direction. He says, yes, there's houses back there. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll wrap it up. I don't want to get in any trouble or anything like that. And mind you, I'm well beyond 150 yards away from the nearest house. And I was over 50 feet from the center line of that roadway. And so he didn't make a big fuss out of it. I didn't make a fuss out of it. I was like, all right, I'll just wrap it up. I'm losing daylight anyways. I got my practice in. I really like that AR-15. Ever since I got it, 0 issues. If you get a gun, brand new one, clean it, put your own oil on it, run it, and see how it goes. For the price, definitely worth it. If you're thinking about it, I would just get it. And like I said, PSA, I can I can show off your product if you want to shoot me a sponsor or anything like that, or however it goes. But yeah, either way, I got home. I looked on maps. The nearest house neighborhood was well over 3/4 of a mile. Say I'm shooting at 12 o'clock. It was at my 2 o'clock, well over 3/4 of a mile, and I was shooting into two berms. One was probably like 100 feet. I'd call it a hill. And the first berm I was shooting into 25 yards away, it was like 10 feet. I don't know. But then also on maps showed me between me and where I was shooting, um, the general direction at my 2 o'clock, there's like 4 or 5 hills between me and that neighborhood. So I don't know if he was just some guy who wanted to, just poop on someone's parade where they're just trying to have fun. It's my right to bear arms and practice on public land, and I'm not breaking any laws. But whatever. I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna shoot again. And if he has a problem with it, if he stops again, I'll just kindly tell him to look at maps and look up a few laws. And if he wants to bring it to the sheriff's department, then he can, and then I'll actually contact them too, so they know both sides of the story. I'll show them the maps as well. Either way, God bless America. This is where we can express ourselves and shoot some targets, because I enjoy doing so, and I like following the laws too. So if you made it this far, appreciate you stopping by. Like and subscribe. I have more firearms that I would like to share with you guys, and just my general knowledge, and just kind of take you along for the ride. Appreciate you.